It's Amanju. Welcome to Minecraft Bedrock vs. Java, where I play both versions of the game and compare them. I'm continuing in my efforts to get all of the advancements in Java Edition, and the few achievements I've never done before in Bedrock Edition. I made a lot of progress last time with the husbandry-related achievements, and here I am building a ranch for the llamas that I spent so much time getting last time. Today I want to finish up the advancements related to hostile mobs, so I'm going to be doing some hunting. So checking on this list, let's see, last time I did wax off, 2x2, complete catalog, sticky situation. So those are taken care of. And now I want to work on some of these few remaining ones. In fact, I should be able to tick off a lot of them. I'm going to start with bullseye, which is to hit a target block. Hold on. Hit the bullseye of a target block from at least 30 meters away. Let me see if I can find a place to set up a target range. The thing about target blocks is they give off a signal where the strength is proportional to how close to the center of the target you hit. If you hit directly in center on the bullseye, you will get a signal of strength 15. So I'm setting up a little redstone circuit here, and what this will do is it's going to put a signal with strength I think should be 14 coming into the side of this comparator. And if there's a signal strength coming out of this target block of 15, it will turn on this lamp. If the signal strength is anything less than 15, it will not turn on this lamp. Let me try this at point blank range and see if it works. So if I hit the center of the target, my flame bow might not be the best choice for this because it kind of obscures the target when it hits. Let me get an enchanted bow and a bunch of arrows to try this with. Alright, this isn't an enchanted bow, but at least it's not a flaming bow. To hit directly on the bullseye. There you go. Right in the center, it will light that up. Anything but dead center hit, it will not light it up. And now, I need to be at least 30 meters away, so let me mark that off here. That's 30 meters. So if I can hit the bullseye from this point, that should count toward the advancement. Now, I've often said the aim for a bow is different between Bedrock and Java, so that always throws me off switching back and forth between the two. But I think realistically, my aim's just trash in general. And that's just the excuse I use. It's hard for this distance to even see if I'm where I'm hitting on the target. I'm not there though. I'm way off. I'll get it someday. It may take me multiple stacks of arrows, but I'll get it. I broke my bow. Okay, this isn't working. Let me try plan B. There's a different way I can do it. It may work. Gonna need a few things to pull this off. First of all, stick a trapdoor there. Then put a button there. The button is a much bigger target, and if I can shoot the button with an arrow, that will activate the trapdoor. Let me just shoot a bunch of arrows into the top of that trapdoor. Using a bow would have been a better idea, but I was trying a crossbow. That'll probably be good enough. Alright, now go back to here. I just have to hit the button from here. There it is! That was easy peasy! So much easier that way. Well, that advancement was difficult. I didn't expect it to be so hard. The next one, hopefully, will be easier. Now that I've practiced my archery a little bit and know its limitations, for my next advancement, I want to do a sniper duel, which is to shoot a skeleton from at least 50 meters away. That's pretty far. And I think a good place to do that will be in the Nether, because there's a Soul Sand Valley pretty near to my Nether hub. There's one over there. Is that 50 meters away? Well, let's see what happens if I can hit it from here. Zeroing in on it. I don't have a good angle from there. There's a ghast. Ow, I'm on fire. Ow, quit it. I think this may be closer than 50 meters. Yeah, that was too close. Need one that's further away. Way too close. Alright, how about that skeleton? Is he 50 meters away? Nope. Must be further than that. Might be 50 meters away now. Apparently not. How about that skeleton down there? Surely that's 50 meters away. No? Boy, it seems like those have got to be at least 50 meters away. No. Still no. How the heck is that not 50 meters away? Got it. Well, it seems like some of those other skeletons are at least 50 meters away too, but that one definitely was. Okay, let's see what's next. Now I want to try to do Monsters Hunted, which is kill one of every hostile monster. I've already done 30 of 34, and fortunately, I can look up the stats. I can look up in my statistics, and it will show me how many of every mob I have defeated. And going through the list of hostile mobs, I can tell which ones aren't on the list, which ones I haven't done. So therefore, I know which 4 those are. One of them is actually Piglin Brute. And that's a little surprising because I have cleared out at least a couple of Bastion Remnants already. And I've dealt with Piglin Brutes before, but I've dealt with the Piglin Brutes by pouring lava on them, like a bucket of lava. And apparently that doesn't count. There's a Bastion right here, but before I attack this Bastion, I want to try something. I need to make a few preparations. I'm going to go get a gold hat to wear, and maybe a few boats, and see if I can do this smart. This Bastion Remnant is pretty close to my home base, so I may have cleared it out already. I don't know for sure. The Piglins will respawn here, but the Piglin Brutes will not. I don't necessarily detect a Piglin Brute here yet. Those are just Piglins. There's one. Yep, that's a Piglin Brute. That is a Brute, alright. I'm really nervous about this, because if I attack the Piglin Brute directly, it'll just aggro all the other Piglins. And I do not want that to happen. They can't figure out how to get up to me. Dagnabbit. Finally. And apparently figuring out how to get around the boat. There he is. Finally, he got in the boat for me. Thank you. Now that you're in the boat, I'm going to make my way a nice safe distance away and snipe at you from a distance. Oh, there were a couple of them. Okay, now tell me. Yep, that definitely got it. That's down to 3 more hostile monsters that I've never defeated before. The next one I'd like to deal with is one of the more difficult ones, and that would be a zombified hoglin. It's understandable that I'd never defeated a zombified hoglin before because those are mobs that do not spawn naturally. The only way I know of to get a zombified hoglin is to take a hoglin to the overworld, where it will turn into a zombie. Much like when you take a piglin to the overworld, it'll turn into a zombified piglin. The tricky part is going to be that, well, hoglins are actually afraid of a lit portal. They will run away from one. But conveniently, I have a few hoglins here in this pen where I was breeding them in the last video. Oh, they look angry. One of them's even name tagged. So I think what I'll do, make a portal, light it, and you can see they're repulsed by the portal. Now let me head through and see where this leads to. Okay, where exactly is this portal coming out? I can't be too far from my home base here. Unless I am really far from my home base. Where the heck am I? Well, I'll write down the coordinates. Let me head back to the Nether. Tear down this portal. Now that I have an active portal on the other side. Whoop. Keep them away. There, I made the portal. Right now, they're being frightened away by the fact that there's this warp fungus right there. If I get that out of the way, they should start coming at me. They should start coming at me. Come at me. There we go. Now they'd be repulsed by the portal, but it's not lit yet, so I just gotta get them right with the portal, then light it, and they all went through. Okay. Now if I go to the other side, I should get some zombified hoglins over there. Or hoglins that will quickly zombify. There's that pillar I made. I figured this would be close to my base since the Crimson Forest isn't very far from base, but I neglected to factor in the fact that there's such amplification that, you know, it's 8 blocks in the... Oh, God! I didn't think it could get to me up there. Oh, crap. Okay, they're gonna kill me. I did not think they could get to me up in those trees, and they totally could get to me up in the trees. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Well, that was frightening. How the hell did they get to me? I was up in the trees. I thought for sure they couldn't reach me up here. I'm just gonna have to come down here and face them. Now, if there's another one around, I don't know where they went. Unless it went back to the portal. In which case, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, 2 mobs left. 2 monsters left that I haven't faced yet. The next one of the two is a husk. Husks are just zombies that spawn in deserts. They have a few differences. They don't burn up in the sun, and they give you the hunger effect when they hit you. Otherwise, they're just like regular zombies. I guess the only reason I haven't encountered one yet is because I haven't spent a lot of time at night in a desert. Oh, also husks only spawn above ground, which isn't really all that important. I just have to be on the surface in the desert at night and wait around for a husk to spawn. This looks deserty enough. Actually, while I'm here, waiting for nightfall, the other monster that I haven't faced yet is an endermite. And that's another one like this zombified hoglin that does not naturally spawn. The only way that it spawns is when you throw an ender pearl and teleport. There's a small chance, I believe it's a 5% chance, that an endermite will spawn when you do. Endermites are about the size of a silverfish and about as dangerous as a single silverfish. Endermen will also attack them on sight, which means they're useful in making a enderman farm as bait. But I never mess around with enders. I figure a gold farm will give me all the experience I need, as well as actually useful drops. Whereas the only drops I'd get from an ender are ender pearls. Actually, an important point. It is a 5% chance of an endermite spawning, but it will spawn at my original location, not the location I teleport to. So I gotta make it a point to not teleport too far. Otherwise, I might not notice an endermite spawning. There it is! An endermite. It's a cute little guy. Not very dangerous. And now it's dead. That leaves me with just one more, which should be a husk. And it looks like the sun's going down. Getting mobs spawning, there's a skeleton. Oh, there's some husks over there. I can probably hit it from here. And it's done. No time to celebrate. It's dark and there's mobs all over the place. Let me go home. Now for my next advancement, I want to try the healing power of friendship. That is to team up with an axolotl to defeat some enemy. Axolotls are pretty badass, actually. They have the ability to play dead when they're badly injured, and when they do that, hostile mobs will just ignore them. And they'll regenerate health while they're playing dead. Which means, essentially, you could drop one of these axolotls into a pool full of 100 drowned, and the axolotl would eventually prevail. I don't know why I'm having trouble. There we go. Picked up Henry. Okay, Henry. Let's go find some drowned to fight. There's some drowned right there. Go ahead and fight one of them. No! Rest in peace, Henry. You will be missed. There's a zombie shooting a trident at me. I don't know where he is. Yay, I did it. It'd probably be best if I got the hell out of here now. Yeah, this is ridiculous. There's just too many zombies here. I'm out. The next advancement I want to do is going to require me consulting the map and maybe also consulting Chunk Base. It's adventuring time. Discover every biome. I have to visit all of the 52 different biomes, and I've been to 51. Unfortunately, unlike the monsters hunted, where I could tell which monsters I'd already defeated, I have no way of knowing what biomes I've already been to. I only know that there's one I haven't visited yet. I think I know what it is, too. I think it's an ice spikes. If I'm wrong, it may be very difficult to do this because I'm just going to have to wander around to all the different biomes one by one. Kind of like I did 2 by 2, breeding all the animals. I just did them all in alphabetical order, whether I felt that I'd done them or not. It's going to be a similar situation, but hopefully it's ice spikes, and I believe, looking at the map, right in this... Oops. I just broke the map. Right in this area here, there should be an ice spikes biome, I think. Or maybe it's here. Somewhere around there. I just have to head southwest from my home base right here, and I should find an ice spikes biome. And like I said, if that's not it, ooh, it's going to be tough to do this one. There's an ice spikes over there. Please be right. Please let this be the one. Please. It is, thank goodness. So now I've visited every biome in Java Edition. Now there's one last advancement I want to do today, and it has to do with going to the end. It's a great view from up here. But first, I'm going to hop over to Bedrock Edition really quick to do an achievement in Bedrock Edition I've never done before that involves kind of hostile mobs, sort of. It spreads, which is to get a mob to die next to a catalyst, essentially. And I have here a catalyst to use for it, Skull Catalyst. Surprisingly, it's also an achievement in Java Edition, which I've already done. And I'm a little surprised by that, because it seems like, well, I don't remember ever doing it before. So I'm going to put a Skull Catalyst here, and just kind of hide it. Not something I would recommend doing, but you could prank people by, just hypothetically say, getting hundreds of Skull Catalysts and running around their base and burying them just underneath the surface. So every time it gets to be nighttime and hostile mobs come out, they'll happen to die near the Skull Catalyst, and then you see that skull spreading from there. Fortunately, it's near nighttime, so I just have to wait for it to get dark and lure some mobs over here. It could be any kind of mobs, really, but I want to do it for hostile mobs. Lure them over here and dispatch them, and it should cause Skulk to spread. I was beginning to think I was in peaceful mode. There's a zombie. Finally. Follow me, friend. I need to dispatch you close to where that Skull Catalyst is. Starting to get a nice following of zombies. You still with me? Can't believe how far away I had to go before some started to show up. Oh, there's a spider. Oh, I heard a skeleton shooting at me. That was clearly not close enough. There it goes. Get over here. Nice. I was worried that I might absorb the experience orbs instead, but it looks like the Skull Catalyst just takes it all up. Yeah, the sun is starting to come up, so I guess I'm done with hostile mobs. I guess Skulk is kind of handy because you can pick it up with a Silk Touch hoe. And then it's like experience that you can save for later. Because when you break the Skulk, use my Fortune hoe, it releases the experience orb. So it's kind of an efficient way to store experience, but not something I ever had much use for. Anyway, that's one of the few achievements I had left to do in Bedrock Edition. Now let me go back into Java Edition and do that one last advancement I want to do today in Java Edition. Alright, now I'm back in my Java world, and unfortunately, I didn't record this next part. Hopefully, the replay mod will be able to capture what I did. Because the last advancement I wanted to get today was to levitate at least 50 meters in the air. To do that, I needed to get hit by shulker bullets. It's the only way you can get the levitation effect. And it's different between Bedrock and Java Edition. Both cases it lasts 10 seconds, but in Java Edition you get levitation 1, which levitates you at a rate of 0.9 meters per second. In Bedrock Edition you get levitation 2, which levitates you twice as fast, 1.8 meters per second. Although it certainly feels like the shulkers fire bullets more prolifically in Java Edition anyway. So I don't know for sure which way it's easier to do. Thanks to summoning and defeating the Ender Dragon a second time, I was able to go through a different end gateway to go to a different part of the end. Unfortunately, I still had to fly thousands of blocks to find a single end city. Eventually I did, and eventually I got the advancement for levitating at least 50 meters. And like I say, hopefully the replay mod captures that. But as you can see, great view from up here. It's now done, and I'm kicking myself for not actually recording it. But that's done, and so I've accomplished that one. Sniper Duel, Bullseye, Monsters Hunted, Healing Power Friendship. Also, can't forget Adventuring Time, I did that one too. So other than get more ink sacks, which I would kind of want to do at some point, I don't know if I want to make a farm or not. That just leaves Surge Protector, Balanced Diet. Very, very frightening. That's about it. There are very few advancements that I have not yet done. You can see that the wall is pretty empty. Just, you know, those 3 advancements, maybe one in Bedrock Edition. And I'll have done all the advancements and achievements there are. Nope, definitely nothing left. That'll be it. No more hidden advancement that's really, really hard. I'll be all done with advancements for good. So make sure you're subscribed so you can see me finish the rest of the advancements, and there won't be any more to do next time on Amon Chooses Minecraft Java vs. Bedrock.